So this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while. I bought this 24 karat gold leaf about 3 years ago and I just never got around to using it. So I just picked up some gilding paste, which is, it's like PVA but it's not PVA, you can tell it's not. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just some sort of glue or binder, and it says that I need to give my surface a little coat with this. And then wait 15 minutes and apply the gold. So why do I want to use real gold? Well, there's nothing wrong with painting on gold, but you always get brush strokes on the fronts of armour and stuff like this. So I just thought it'd be interesting to see if you can. I've seen some people on the internet that have coated statues and stuff. So I watched a few of those videos. I'll try not to go over the line here. Apparently, how good of a job you do, it all depends on how good you are at staying within your line area. But this is just a test run really, so I'm not gonna cry about it if it goes wrong. Just leave that to dry for a minute or two. Let's have a little look at this gold. Wow. So that looks so much better than just crappy paint. 24 karat gold leaves. It looks really nice when it's polished up, and once it's been coated, then it's on there permanently, and you can still weather and stuff like that. You can either weather through this stuff, so rather than just paint gilding solution on there, you normally would paint this either gold or silver. So because I'm doing the background, it's sort of a silver colour, so I'm going to use the liquid silver on the background and underneath as a base coat, so that when I put the gold on, anywhere at the edges I can just sort of chip through the gold leaf, lift it off, and it will give you the chipped edge effect. Or I can just airbrush over the top of it with some some weathering medium, and then once this is dry, spray the whole boot silver and then just wear it off. So I'd clean up all the boot, obviously, apart from a few bits that I'd leave behind, which is sort of like reverse chipping, if you know, you're doing it in reverse, but it looks the same once it's finished. So you can end up with those rough scuffed edges, and you can still dirty it up and everything, all the same. You just give the model a little bit more bling.
Machinima's trash and DSP stayed with Machinima because they gave them the most money, and that's all DSP cared about. A lot of creators in the beginning that shoot, I've been on YouTube so long that I don't know, you probably remember this too. Remember when you had to like 10,000 subscribers for to get your banner? Right. You get, like back in the good old days. But then I remember Machinima back then was everybody wanted to make money. Right. Yeah, or gameplay in particular. In 2011, we were in partnership
Oh, this is me doing again.
It wasn't that nice. Believe me, DSP held on to this like he held on to this.
It's probably better just to leave it for let the glue dry before bringing it off the edges.
You know, long term for me, let that be a lesson. DSP was in the ground floor when YouTube was paying people for practically putting trash on YouTube, and he didn't say it was done. See, the bumper is DSP is like I said, he's both yin yang twins. He had money rolling in, and he's just Big Willie style. Big stretchy Leanna's 5 star hotel room flight, supposedly flying everyone around to cons or whatever. DSP was living large
But
on like a straight clickbait of like Rambo and out. Once again, you don't know who these guys are. They used to be super extreme with DSP. They were part of Project 7.
so you can get the gold on there. You just have to be a bit more careful with the gold leaf.
In his own
Don't chuck away these bits, by the way, because you just put them in a pot and you can put them on as leaf fragments. Because it doesn't. You're always going to get like little tiny bits of a crease in there.
it's like
But once this is dried, you can buff this up and actually polish it like real gold. It looks awesome.
body like DSP, and that's because DSP didn't really pay them well, according to them, and according to DSP, he overpaid everybody and made Big Daddy go nuts.
For instance, like if it's March, if it's really March, I will get a percentage of what was made in March. It does not include residuals like for what's coming up. For instance, it does make more money in April or June, July. Okay, like that doesn't include that. So whatever was made in April, that month is not yet.
Yeah, where the glue's actually started to dry, that was actually pretty stuck down there.
This went on for a little while. Again, it's not exactly 50% if you throw it out there. This goes on for a little while. Then he starts to make conventions and pay people. Again, like you go to conventions, you have to take time to work. You're not getting paid. Conventions, he's got an injury. He has a back injury. So I would go and I would carry things. I would film things. I did all the driving, as you know, and then do whatever I could to help. I was coming as it's not just like, hey Phil, take me on this trip. I'll fuck around. I'll sit by the pool. I came as basically
On getting this shit edited to try to pump it out with these unrealistic times. So naturally, what's going to happen is people are just going to get burnt out, which ended up happening. Couple that with the fact, and again, we don't want to talk too much about it, but couple that with the fact with money. You know, these guys are putting all this time and effort into this fucking thing, and what do they get? Bugatti. That's what they got.
It's only the first attempt, so it's not exactly the best job, but you can see where I missed the glue wasn't brilliant. But I've never used this stuff before, so how it reacts to this surface and how it reacts to a painted surface is obviously going to be different. I would apply it not as a really heavy coat, but it's supposed to be tacky. On a few areas it didn't feel that tacky, and that's why it came off like at these edges. So they either want enough binder on there, or it needed an extra coat. But just as like a tester, this is, I mean, in principle it works fine. You can do it with the leaf stuff, which is why I'm saving the leaf, because it doesn't make much difference. You're always going to get like the little antique sort of creasy effect in there. But they really do brush down to nothing. It's so thin, it's unreal. I mean, it really doesn't like want to come off. And because it's pure gold, it won't tarnish or anything. You could actually just leave it like that. But obviously, I would use something like this clear coat on this, which is designed to go over chromes and stuff. I've been away for a minute, and basically what I did was I painted a couple of dashes on, a couple more dashes, and I just tried to lay some of these small little pieces on. You know, you can cover up any areas, so I'll just show you this now. So.
He cut this motherfucker up. some people say don't acknowledge it at all. But the thing is, if a lot of people are doing it and you don't acknowledge it at all, now it's like they don't want to come back. Or at the same time, what I've noticed is some people, if they don't get that acknowledgement, it just makes it worse. They'll try to find another way to intrude. If I just let it roll and pretend like it's a natural part of my stream, it doesn't bother people that much. In fact, there's a few of some of the memes that are negative memes because that way it takes the power away from them. And people don't see it as a negative anymore because everyone's doing it, right?
Well, then where's the gout meme, Bill? I'm waiting.
And these will flake off once it's dried. So those extra bits will go.
So that's kind of how I've been trying to embrace it the last couple of years since I've become a full-time streamer is understand it's there, recognize when it's there, don't make the whole stream about it. Because there's positive people that are there to also enjoy my content on a positive level. They don't want to just negative the whole stream. But if it's there, laugh at it, make a sarcastic comment about it, and move on. Don't dwell on it all the time. At the same time, when you allow that thing to have power,
I'm just wiping off the old glue. So, which is cool, you can actually wipe off any excess glue. It's water soluble, but everything else is plated with 24 karat gold, so it's not coming off at all. Yeah, this stuff's sick.
DSP is talking, like, I'm starting to phase out because I've never really attempted to pay DSP attention this long. It's actually like erasing parts of my memory.
And they still have, you know, it starts out great. This is when I started my YouTube channel. I had like 99% helpful. Right, so I did.
right.
But over the years, you know, this is blah. Even the most loyal fans are trying to keep the post, you know, and so then okay, 10. I had 10 businesses. Now, if I have like 100, now I'm like, oh. So I definitely
So the very tips have started to fall away now.
you and the guy like wins. And when both of you have been on long enough, you have long kind of you have I'm sorry, knowledge of behavior. You also have still your fans and who wins probably
Any excess glue? Oh.
where
That's where you're supposed to leave it.
old
It's no big deal.
if I could talk to DSP, I would say because eventually
Where's the middle piece? Okay.
it's like, yeah, you know, right, whatever, this happened.
I think the quarterly has a point here. I quite often forget that as part. It isn't fun to make fun of Bill anymore. Like, the funny factor is starting to fade, and now it's just kind of getting annoying. You're like kind of burned out. That's why most detractors quit. I mean, look at memology. Perfect point here. Memology used to do nothing but Bill stuff. And DSP used to sit there and go, oh, these trolls, they need me to exist, blah, 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 blah. The day memology stopped doing Phil stuff is the day he sold. He like just blew up. The second he left DSP behind. DSP should technically be grateful to his detractors because a lot of them are what makes him still interesting. Or I would say I'm an ironic fan. Ironic fan, is that it? Where it's like you laugh at what the detractors post. But it's getting to the point now where Phil's getting so lame, I can't even sit through the detractor stuff. Just, when is he gonna do something funny? Where's my gold dust? Where's my fucking gold dust, Phil? You better spray Jasper. I'm not entertained. Really, if the detractors left DSP alone, I think that would be the death knell. That would kill him. I think it would be the end. Finding funny, but for all the wrong reasons. And that's only because of detractors.
How do you see, you know, he talks about now, look, I gotta convert my games. I've gotta convert, you know, because people are coming in. He's got several channels that basically are 100% dedicated to he's got a few too. So, well, how do you approach that head? What do you think of these dedicated channels that are
shot at it. I don't care if you make fun of me. I don't care if you call me a lollipop. I don't care what description you call me. But don't try to actually time.
So it's actually been 15 minutes now. And I remember to turn the camera back on. Oops. So I should use a proper blade instead of this. And that should take the excess off. And it does. Nice. That's not bad for my first ever gilded part. My first attempt at it. Quite pleased with that. Yeah, basic gold leaf works perfectly well with 3D printed parts. I think if I was into like, is it Warhammer and stuff like that, where you do the models and stuff, I think I'd have to do like an entire armour, like gold helmets and stuff. Do all the trims on the tank in gold, 24 karat gold. But yeah, so I'm going to jump off now and catch you later. I'll leave a link if I can for the gold and the gilding stuff. So. Again, you can get both of these from Amazon. So.